good another opportunity this upcoming week. Get to return home 2-0. That's something we talked about. Playing that first home game this year, 2-0, and we get to return home in front of the fans here. We know how excited they are. We're excited to go out there on Sunday and compete, but we know in order to win on Sunday, we got to execute during the week. So we're here today. We've been meeting, practice, and we just want to put together the perfect plan. Even though no plan is ever perfect, but put together the right plan to help us go out there and win on Sunday.
Teddy, how important is your role this week as a leader to help guys stay focused and not overlook this team when you guys are as big of favorites as you are?
You know, honestly, man, you just got to always respect the game. Respect the game, you respect your opponent. There's no such thing as, overlooking, an opponent. Because that team, they work extremely hard the same way we do. And, they've been playing some good football. They're a few breaks away from, winning certain games and things like that. But for us, we just got to focus on us, control us. My mentor, he texted me Sunday after the game, and he was like, man, don't take the cheese. It's poison. It's rat poison. And, it's those constant reminders of to stay grounded, respect the game, continue to work hard, because there's always room for improvement. And if you watch us, there's definitely room for improvement. So as long as we focus on us, make it about us, and just control the things that we can control, we should be able to go out on Sunday and play our best.
Teddy, you weren't as successful on third down this last week. How much is that about, first down, kind of, not having too much going?
Yeah, we want to be more efficient on first and second down for sure, to make sure that we're in those third and manageables. And then when we get to third down, we just got to execute, win the one-on-one battles, make sure we're completing the football, and the rest will take care of itself.
Teddy, your time with the Jets was brief, but I've heard you say you've taken positives out of every experience. What was that for you with your brief time in that offseason in 2018?
Yeah, my brief time with the Jets, that's when I really felt healthy again. I felt like I had fully recovered when I was with the Jets. And the training staff there at the time, it was John Melody, and he was awesome. Like, he showed so much care, for my injury. He brought all the right resources in to help me really get over that curve. And it's funny, I ran into him this summer down in South Florida at Brandon Marshall's gym, House of Athlete. And, I just gave him a big hug and told him thank you, because, that short stint that I was there, it was huge for my growth and my recovery.
They showed the video of the guys in the locker room. There's some guys that stick together the longest will get through this. It looked like you were one of the first to talk to Chubb when he went off the field. What did you tell Bradley, and how was that part of kind of a bigger message to this team to stay together?
I just told Chubb, man, hold your head up. There's no reason to look down. Everything is still up from here. And everything that you want is right ahead of you. So no reason to look down. And I know it's tough, in that moment. But I've been injured before, and I know the frustration level, how it builds up, and I just wanted to be, right there for him. He's a guy I've been watching since I've gotten here, and all he wants to do is help this team win. He's a competitor, he's a fighter, he has that dog in him, and to see him, see the frustration on his face, I just wanted to make sure I was there to comfort him.
Hey, Teddy, the way guys talk about your leadership skills, when you came in the league, was there a guy on Minnesota's roster that you sort of took lessons from?
No, honestly, I was kind of forced early in my career. I was on a team with a bunch of veterans, Chad Greenway, Greg Jennings, he was one of my guys. And I just watched those guys, how they were true pros, and guys really embraced them, their presence when they came around. You could be in a full conversation, and the conversation would stop whenever, they walked down the hall and things like that. And then I had some time to just be around Drew Brees, and it was the same exact thing. Like, it could be 8 of us in the locker room laughing, joking, and if Brees walked down the hallway, everyone puts on a serious face, and then when he walks by, the conversation continues. So just, taking notice of those guys, how just their presence, man, it held weight, held value. I just try to honestly lead with conviction, be the best version of myself that I can be.
Do young guys do that with you now?
Somewhat, but not to the same extent. Yeah.
What's
Still
your
in contact with Drew, and if so, kind of what advice does he give you?
Yeah, I think Drew actually texted me probably like 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, and he's doing the broadcasting thing right now. He's been dad, traveling, so it's just good to just get a simple message from Drew, checking on me, seeing how my family is doing, everything.
Teddy, what do you recall being the most difficult as a young quarterback as Zach Wilson's just starting his third game?
Yeah, it's the most difficult part is you don't really get to be a rookie in this era. And it was the same, when I came in the league. I talked to, a guy like Drew who, when he entered the league, he didn't have social media, the internet, dogging you for every little thing. You were protected a little more. And I think that's the toughest part right now because one mistake, you got someone at home who's, critiquing you and who may never played a down of football or don't really understand the process of what goes through every snap, the process of what goes through being a quarterback in this league, especially a young one. So having to just block out all the noise, man, and really have the right people in your corner, I think that's the toughest part.
Did you see that YouTube video of that 11-year-old kid pointing out weaknesses in the Jets defense?
No, so I don't really use social. If I post something, I'll post it and get right back off. Yeah.
Teddy, any locker room chatter on your advertising patch on your practice jerseys?
Oh man, Mattress Firm, official sponsor of your Denver Broncos. No, we Drew and I, we actually we joked about it the other day. It's pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully we can get some free beds or something like that.
Teddy, the run game has been kind of quietly productive. How have they helped you create kind of a dominating pass game in the past couple weeks?
Those guys, they're just trying to maximize every opportunity that they get. Those guys are fighting for extra yards. They're showing how physical they are. Mel, Javante, those guys, they've also helped out a lot in the pass game also. But no, it'd be good just to continue to get those guys going. They're a big part of this offense.
As you studied the film on Sunday after the game that you played in Denver, I think in 2014, 2015, somewhere in there, what do you maybe remember about that game and how much are you looking forward to having those fans on your side this time?
Yeah, it was 2015 season. I remember getting sacked 7 times. Yeah, it was loud, third downs. You just had to buckle down and try to block out the noise. So I'm excited that we get this opportunity to play at home this week, and hopefully we can make the Jets feel what I felt in 2015.
As you studied the film, what are the keys against that secondary to continue the momentum you had from the passing game last week?
This team, man, they're fast. They play with a ton of confidence, and they have guys who will challenge you. Have a ton of young guys in the secondary who are scrappy. They want an opportunity to make plays on the ball. So we got to make sure that when we go out there Sunday, just stay within ourselves. Don't try to do too much. Continue to give our guys a chance to win, and just play fast.
Thank you, Teddy.
Thanks, Teddy.